Hello, Cancer. How are you today? I am also a Cancer sun, and I don't know about you, especially if you're on the East Coast like I am. And we just got done having a big storm, and it's still cold out here. I just want to stay warm and cozy, be at home, because that's kind of what our sign is all about. It's like home and family and love, nurturing. It's a very nurturing sign. Not saying that any other sign can't be like that, but like that's kind of what Cancer symbolizes is the home. And so, yeah, if you are feeling like that, like how I am, where I'm just kind of like, I just want to be cozy and warm. I want to be a crab. I want to be a crab. Go in my shell for a little bit and, yeah, just stay away from the winter. I also have chronic pain in my head and neck, so this is really what's helping me. And I'm probably going to be saying that in each video because I don't, obviously, not everybody is going to be watching every single video, but just explaining why I'm so bundled up. And it's not even that I'm actually that cold, but it's more of a precaution to keep the pain away. Cancer. Hello. We're starting the zodiac readings this month with your sign. And yeah, maybe that is the energy that's kind of coming through right now, is wanting to kind of like go in our shell a little bit. And that can be for many reasons. That could be like what I was just saying, where it's just like, I don't want to face the cold. I don't want to face the outside. But for some of you, it could also be not wanting to face certain people, a certain situation. But you have to. You still have to. Okay? Like, technically, in my current situation, I don't have to go outside if I don't want to, but I am planning on helping somebody and going to the store with them, so I'm gonna have to go outside. But I know how I can try and stay warm the best that I can. Okay? So that's just an example. But let's see what else Spirit has to say for you guys, for Cancer. I guess I don't usually do this, but I think last month I did like channel some kind of messages before I started the reading, but I didn't really feel like I wanted to do that for you guys. I just kind of wanted to go with the flow. Go with the flow and see what Spirit wants to say. Actually, maybe we go with the card that popped up. Okay. We have the Two of Pentacles. So are you doing multiple things? Are you juggling a lot? Trying to find a balance? Trying to find balance and harmony? Maybe even making decisions on something? And the pentacles that this boy is holding are a little lopsided. One's higher up than the other. So maybe there's a decision that's kind of outweighing the other, but we're still a little like about that decision. Still a little iffy about that decision. There's a ship in the background here. So maybe this is a decision based off of the journey that we're going to be making. Like I said, is going to be popping up for probably a while, for probably a lot of videos. Stepping into a new beginning with the year of the Fire Horse, which is coming mid this month as this is posted, so mid-February 2026. starting that new journey. It could possibly be actually moving. I know if you've seen, I think I mentioned this last week in some of my videos, that I am actually in the middle of packing, okay, and trying to weigh choices on around that as well as many other things. That's just a little bit of my personal life. Maybe you're going through something similar. Um, but yeah, there's just something about, I just kind of get like a voyage. Maybe even for some of you, it could be about a trip. It doesn't have to necessarily be a move, but just about a trip, going somewhere, wanting to go somewhere. But we also have the Six of Swords here, with 6 symbolizing like growth and change, stepping into this new year and being very careful of what this fire horse here, being very careful of what we are carrying in with us to this new year, to the year of the fire horse. And we see this person sailing on their boat, on their canoe. Sorry if you hear dogs in the background. And just literal movement. The images on these cards, I'm kind of getting a sense of like possibly making a move or a trip. Or maybe this is the option that you're kind of like choosing a little bit more of, which is why it's coming through. But a place where there's a lot of mountains, maybe. A lot of green mountains. Oh. You literally have the Chariot. And I do remember, I'm not really good at remembering every single card in the tarot and what zodiac sign they connect to, but I do remember, because as a Cancer, I remember the Chariot does symbolize Cancer. It connects with Cancer. But this card is also talking about victories. And we also have another movement card. So, and maybe for some of you, this also doesn't necessarily have to be a literal move. It can just literally be just a new journey. Searching. Wondering. That's the current energy that's coming through right now. There's another boat in this image. And also, it's a little fuzzy. Sometimes my phone doesn't want to focus. Yeah, definitely. This new journey. And I kind of feel like you may be even feeling this energy build up. This new energy, this new beginning building up. We're searching. We're wondering. But at the same time, I think are kind of like starting to piece it a little bit together, because we're weighing those options, but we're also a little bit leaning towards this one thing and being like, okay, well, that may be it. That may be what I'm going towards. But threes also symbolize community. So maybe you could be getting help from a community, from friends, family, on this journey. Definitely a journey. Definitely either a physical move, like an actual move, or just a move in your new beginning. And I can't ignore the horses on the Chariot card when we're talking about the fire horse. Like, obviously there's not fire in that card, but just how like fast in action. Like, this deck showing the Chariot this way, most of the time when I'm seeing like just the standard tarot image, it's just a front view of the Chariot, somebody standing in the Chariot, and I think there are 2 sphinxes that are just kind of like laying down. So even though it talks about fast movement, it talks about victory. It talks about movement. It's not really depicted as like moving fast, but this image, look at that. Those horses are ready to go. They are gearing up, ready to take off running, full speed ahead. The person in the chariot, I don't think that's a whip. It looks more like a wand. Because that's too short to be a whip. It looks more like a stick. So it's like a wand that they're waving. And I'm kind of getting more of like a manifestation vibe. Manifesting your desires. And this person's like waving the wand around and the horses are ready to go. And so you're waving your wand around with these manifestations and the horses are like, all right, time to go, time to take off. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else we can get. Okay. Wow. Okay. So we have the Hanged Man. So definitely thinking about ways in a new perspective. So if we're having a lot of choices and we're trying to balance a lot of things out, maybe there's some things that, if they're still confusing us, try to take some time to kind of sit back and just look at things from a different perspective. Maybe look at something in the way of like somebody else's shoes kind of thing, if there's like another person involved. Yeah, do that. And then we also have the star. Wishes coming true. And I don't think I have it anymore. Oh my god. Okay. I don't have it anymore. But I did see, maybe I can find it. I just forgot to mention it. It was the King of Swords. Okay. It's going to take me too long to find. But the King of Swords that was on the bottom of the deck when I had looked at it before. It was on the bottom of the deck. And so maybe even when we're ready, I don't feel like this is something that is necessarily spirit being like, do this now kind of thing. It's more of just kind of like, when you're ready to do this, it's going to be okay to sit there on your throne and be a master of your communication, be a master of your decisions. So I kind of feel like as we look through a different lens, look through a different perspective, gaining more clarity, more understanding on something, we'll be able to take more charge. We'll have a clearer mind. Take charge on how to move forward. But I also, looking at this image with wishes coming true, wishes coming in, wishes pouring in, manifestations pouring in. The star card here definitely makes me feel more divine-like. So I really feel like this is more on your guides, your spirit team, being like, good job. And here you go. You've been putting in so much work with these manifestations. And so, yeah. Spirit is saying, it's time. It's time to receive. You've given so much. It's time to receive. We also have on the bottom of the deck here, and I'm actually going to pull this out. Two of Cups. So another form of balance and harmony, but a balance and harmony with commitment, emotional fulfillment. This could literally be with somebody else. This could be, sometimes this does symbolize like a proposal. I will say, when I was just dating my husband as of right now, as of while I'm doing this reading, when we were just dating, this card popped up as a way to tell me, because I think I was doing like a year reading for myself. That card popped up showing proposal, and it happened, and it happened in that same season that it said it would happen in. So for some of you, it could be that. We are in the month of February. We have Valentine's Day approaching. And so for some of you, it could happen on Valentine's Day. All right. Wow. Wow. We have Pillar of Light, and also the Age of Light. Aligning, because I see on the Age of Light this person having like dots go up their body past their head, and that kind of makes me think of chakras. So like aligning yourself. But what I'm also getting when we have Pillar of Light and the Age of Light, just both light cards, you're leaving so much darkness behind. You're stepping into a lighter future. Pillar of Light says your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. And Age of Light says you've been training for this for lifetimes. Wow. So kind of like ascending into your intuition, your spirituality, yourself. This, I feel like, is coming through as like reaching your life's purpose, understanding, getting clarity on your life's purpose. I feel like you want to get something from this deck. Yep. Okay. Yeah, okay. So things at this time may be a mystery right now. Look at this. Look at this. We got this triangle image here. We also have triangle image here. Definitely a connection, I feel like, with more of your third eye, but definitely your crown chakra. So things may be a little bit of a mystery right now, maybe a little bit of an illusion, but that's perfectly okay. Like, it's going, that clarity is going to come, that understanding is going to come, wisdom is going to come, stepping into more of your wisdom. Okay, yeah, we've been talking about choices in movement, voyage, having a bit of this could be symbolizing the mystery, this other world feeling. Like I was just doing the February 2026 reading, and I was talking about, and I believe that was when that card popped up, and talking about feeling like we're kind of in between, which this month we're ending the year of the snake and stepping into the year of the fire horse. So it does kind of feel like an in-between. And then we also have underwater realm. Again, sorry if you hear dogs in the background. Stepping in, maybe into really who we are, diving deep into really who we are. Underwater realm. As a Cancer, Cancer is a water sign. Diving deep into your emotions, diving deep into your intuition, into, who you are, your inner self. But we don't fear the water. We're at home in it. I'm just going with the flow. Yeah. Yeah. Going with the flow, feeling content. Contentment is the peaceful acceptance of your present situation. It's about finding joy in what you already have and being at peace with yourself. This card reminds you to appreciate the moment and embrace the calm within. But then we also have resonance. Resonance is a deep connection with your thoughts, emotions, or experiences, aligning you with the universe's energy. When resonance appears, it reminds you of your connection with wisdom and your true self. Literally what I was just saying. Okay. Before we get more emotions and just like the overall February energies, since we do have we have possible romance popping up, possible commitment, I want to see what Spirit has to say for that, and just take what resonates with you because it's a collective reading. Distractions are disturbing the flow of energies. So this may not necessarily mean your distractions. This could be the other person's distractions as well. So it's disrupting that flow. And maybe as we're trying to go with the flow, right? It's disrupting the flow. And maybe that's why we kind of want to feel like going in our shell a little bit, wanting to maybe avoid some situations, but we can't let things distract us. Don't let that disrupt the flow. You also got your practicality is helping. Kind of feel like that's a little bit of two opposite energies with these cards. So maybe for some of you, you're distracting or you're distracted. And then for others, you are approaching maybe some situations with more practicality. And that practicality is helping. Okay, so whatever your situation is right now, when it comes to romance or just any kind of love, just take out what resonates. Okay. So let's go ahead and get the overall emotion for February 2026 for Cancer. And then we'll reread that and then we'll end the reading here. Overall energy for Cancer, February 2026. Okay, we got 3 of them. So one that flipped over immediately was uncertainty. So that definitely makes sense. We've been talking a little bit about that. Uncertainty is the feeling of not being able to foresee the future, bringing anxiety and unease. When uncertainty appears, it reminds you to embrace what cannot be controlled. Trust your intuition and courageously face the unknown challenges, for the future will gradually become clear. Okay, so another thing that we've been talking about. Okay. I was just talking about overall, and you know what, I'm going to get some more emotions and see if we can get some good emotions coming through. Which, I mean, we have contentment and resonance, so that could help as well. But I want to see if we can get another one. Skepticism. Skepticism involves questioning and critically examining everything, urging you to see things clearly, not just accept them blindly. Skepticism drives you to think deeply, helping you make wiser decisions. So this definitely giving me still that year of the snake energy, and maybe even a little bit into the year of the fire horse, just because it's the start of a new cycle. So still maybe a little bit uncertain. But we also have panic. Panic is an overreaction to anticipated events, causing you to lose your sense of reason. It reminds you to slow your breath, calm down, and reassess the situation. You have the ability to recover from chaos and regain control. And what I was hearing as I was reading that was, remind yourself to go with the flow. You are water. It is literally your element. Go with the flow. Okay, you are at home. You're at home with the flow. Okay, let's see if we can get some good. Ooh, all right. Okay, some of you still might be feeling exhausted. It makes sense. Exhausted from this year of the snake energy. You might even be holding some resentment. For some of you, this could be towards somebody else, maybe multiple people, but I also am getting resentment towards yourself on certain things. So we have exhaustion as a state of physical and mental fatigue, signaling that you need rest and recovery. Overworking drains your energy, so listen to your body's needs and give yourself space to rejuvenate. You will regain your vitality. This reminds me of the February 2026 video, so please go ahead and give that a watch because that should be out already. But yeah, nourish yourself, relax when you need to, okay? Resentment binds your soul and prevents you from moving forward. It reminds you to release unnecessary burdens and forgive yourself and others. I was also going to say release uncertainty. Through forgiveness, you will experience inner liberation and peace. Okay. So don't hold on to resentment. Now we got some positive ones coming through. You are going to find your confidence again. Confidence in the inner belief that you have the strength to face challenges. It's about trusting yourself and your abilities. When this card appears, it encourages you to take action, knowing you can overcome any obstacle. This reminds me of a short that I just recorded, because I post shorts every week, every day. And I'm not entirely certain that short is going to be out when this video comes out, but look if it finds you, actually, because I kind of trust that it'll find you when it's meant to find you. But there is a short that has strength as the focal point and talking about blessings coming in and you being perplexed that they're coming in. And so I kind of feel like that applies to this confidence card. The strength card. You are strong. You are confident. Take the blessings. Lastly, and I really feel like this goes with your Pillar of Light card and the Age of Light. We talk about alignment, awakening. Awakening is the profound realization of your inner truth, guiding you to see a deeper meaning in life. Underwater realm, a deeper meaning, a deeper you. Awakening in not only the elevation of consciousness, but a deep understanding of existence. When awakening occurs, you will feel inner encouragement and inspiration. You are stepping into an awakening. Okay, you are stepping into the light. You are stepping into a new beginning. Spirit wants you to know that you are strong enough to do this, but I also feel like I need to say, Spirit wants to tell you that you are not alone. Even if sometimes it feels like you are not alone. Your team is with you. And that, when I say a team, it can be your guides, it can be deities that you worship, it could be past loved ones, it can also be ancestors. Okay, you are not alone. They are watching out for you. They are looking over you. They are helping you. Don't be afraid. Keep pushing forward. Keep moving forward. Release what you need to release, and you will easily see these blessings start to come in when they're meant to come in. Okay, so Cancer, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for coming by and listening to this reading. I hope it helped you. I hope it resonated with you. Please leave a like down below and comment. You can also subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. In the description, there are links to TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. I post the same shorts that I post on here on those platforms, but if you want to see longer videos like this, then, then please definitely subscribe. And yeah, again, thank you so much. And I hope to see you in the next video. I'm sending you so much love and blessings and healing your way. Hang in there. We're getting close to that new year. All right. Have a good one, guys. Bye.